You ready? Sorry.
Yes, Coco, I'm ready.
I'm gonna infect you.
Yeah, you are, and it's gonna be both of us burping and yawning through the Let's Play.
Hey, the burp you're gonna get from Scoot, not me.
Okay. I was only going based off of our past experiences with burping a bunch. The thing I was thinking of, though, is that you're preemptively bored of what's her face?
Yes. But you know what? I find it kind of funny because I've been noticing we haven't done as much. It's like it was all concentrated on the Seiken Densetsu 3 Let's Play.
Well, to be fair, we were also going for a couple hours apiece and like constantly drinking soda. Like we were both fucking chugging.
Yeah, I haven't been drinking soda at night as much, so I'm sure that's contributed to it as
that's
well.
That's probably helping. Yeah. I'm making like a concerted effort not to chug shit lately, so it's like reduced the possibilities. I have like no memory of what's been happening other than that we have been in the last court case hell for 17 hours.
No, he's coming back.
No! We determined that the necklaces were two different necklaces, that's for sure. Are we recording? I
yes,
just realized we are. Ah, shit. Oh,
I mean, honestly, that's on me. I forgot to do my intro. Hey, everyone! Hello,
That's a cold open.
I am tired, as you may have noticed from me yawning like 5 times and forgetting to do my intro. Let's go with it.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. It's no big deal. I just have no idea what's going on anymore. I don't know what to say.
Much like us.
I am truly shocked. Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. We revealed that bitch is alive. Whatever.
So, we're stopping the trial right here and now, right?
Yeah, like this is over. Yeah, like he's not dead, so no one died. So there's nothing wrong. And we proved that witches don't die, so, you know. To see the Storyteller again, alive and well! His haircut is so fucking bad, I'm on a screen. Was that the Storyteller or were you?
I think I was.
Okay.
This was unexpected by me too. Wait, no, I think it was you, but whatever, I'll go with it. Well, no, actually, cause who's all in trial right now? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that...
So I have Layton and Espella and Maya. You have Phoenix, the judge. I don't know if Luke's around. Luke
is not around for reasons I still don't understand and I'm very concerned about. I feel like Professor Layton, in order to make the ruse of being the bad guy not happen, like not fall to pieces immediately, is he had to like put Luke in like a baby in like a fucking a baby gated area and be like, okay buddy, I'll be back. You go talk to your animals now. And it looks like, God, Professor, no! Don't leave me behind!
Alright, so yeah, go for it.
This was this was unexpected by me too, as I did not plan to appear before you all again. I was convinced that you would all see the last of me at the parade. But this is the trial for your murder. You know, it's important. And you are alive, so this is pointless.
Yeah, see? No one was killed. So let's call this whole thing off and never have witch trials again.
Whoa, Maya, take it easy. We're still in court, remember?
It's a fucking kangaroo court. Even more literally. So than ours. But what's the point of this? The Storyteller wasn't killed. Espella would never do anything to harm her dad.
Objection.
If only it was as simple as that to end this trial. However, it is not, Miss Fey.
But, Professor...
Search your memory and you will know the reason why. The crime Miss Cantabella is accused of is not just murder. The purpose of the Witches' Court is to sentence the witches for what they are. Isn't that right, Mr. Storyteller? I fully intend to expose the true identity of Bezella. And this would not be possible without you, Mr. Storyteller, on the witness stand.
I see. And so you assumed the role of an inquisitor just to lure me here. I think I must have been him, because the whole confrontation between the two of them would have meant that I'd have to take him.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. I was like, wait, that wouldn't make sense. Be that as it may, the Inquisition still maintains that Espella Cantabella is the great witch Bezella. What a dumb-sounding sentence.
Dad?
It's been a long time, Espella. 4 years, in fact. Must have experienced many hardships living among the townsfolk. Yeah, you know, all constructed by you fucking weirdo. This daughter of mine never fits in with the others, no matter how hard she tries.
No, it wasn't quite like that. There were people who supported me. Well, one person. Aunt Patty was very kind, and the customers who came to our bakery were nice to me.
I'm happy to hear that. I wanted to watch over you, ever since you left for the town. But in the end, I failed to do so. I had no idea of what was happening to you. I'm very sorry, Espella. You'd go get therapy. What's wrong with you?
Oh, Dad. You don't need to apologize to me for anything. It's me that owes you an apology. I was trying to hurt you.
It was all my fault, not yours. There's no reason for you to blame yourself.
No, it's my fault. I want to be the tragic one.
No, it's my fault.
It's
I want to
right.
be the tragic one.
We can't both be the tragic one.
We can and we will. It's literally a fucking family of drama queens. Jesus.
Dad, I'm happy we got to talk.
Spella. Your fucking mom.
You were so busy writing everyone's stories that we stopped talking to each other. Before, it was different. You used to have time for me.
Please forgive me. Why did it have to come to this? I don't know, probably because you're some kind of really weird rich guy.
Mr. Storyteller, it's time to put everything in order now. The townsfolk and your daughter deserve to know the truth. The truth about yourself and the story.
Yes, I suppose it is time I told you the truth. For real?
For really reals?
For really real? We're not gonna have to cross-examine you at all? Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Storyteller. Let us begin. In this trial, I shall be judged. Understood. I'm sorry, I don't understand a thing. Is it because we just don't have any other storytelling mechanisms right now? The witness shall testify. People of Labyrinthia who have gathered in this court,
Fuck the ones who
not
are sleeping in.
Yeah, everybody else, fuck off. I will now tell you the true story.
Can you imagine actually being asleep while all this happens and you just wake up with no idea
You wake up
what
the
the
next day
fuck
and
is
being like,
going
oh,
on?
I live in some kind of fake-ass place? Weird. Many of you will certainly find it hard to believe and difficult to accept. Nevertheless, I ask you to please lend me an ear and listen with open minds. And open your hearts to dark.
What was that? What was that? You're cutting out, Moon. Huh? Huh?
Sorry, I realized I was literally going into like the fake ass Ansem voice I've tried to do in the past. So I was like, hold up, he has white hair and a fucked up coat. This is perfect.
White Ansem.
White Ansem, almost as bad as White Anthe, except for there is a real White Ansem in Kingdom Hearts. So he's voiced by Christopher Lee, and he's the worst. I fucking hate him. Anyway, Spella, my dear daughter, listen now carefully because I didn't get to read my lines.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just was ad-libbing because it was like, ah shit, I fucked up and didn't read fast enough.
The truth about Labyrinthia.
Dun 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 dun. Although you know me as the Storyteller, I have one more identity. I'm the president of Labrellum Inc. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Elon Musk's your dad's fucking bad. Ba ba ba. This whole town is one of Labrellum's research facilities. It may be hard for you to comprehend. I'm sorry, are you telling me some questionable pharmacorp just made Disney World? But like with live-in Disney characters? This land is... Sorry.
Moon trying not to cough on this man's bullshit.
I'm sorry. Instead of burping, you're getting coughing because I just took a sip of soda and then read that thing and it was like, oh, fuck no. This land is rich in a very special substance which affects everyone who lives here. Everyone here has got major cancer. That's all I could think of. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ, even worse. This substance enables the manipulation of people's minds, and that is what Labrellum is researching. Oh, so you're straight up here doing human rights violations on top of human rights violations.
Mm-hmm.
This experiment began 10 years ago. The townsfolk all became test subjects. I hate it. Thank you. What's gonna prevent you from, like, dead ass getting ripped apart? I don't understand. What does it all mean? I don't quite understand what I've just heard. I do not blame you. I suppose all the townsfolk are just as confused, because I've fucked up their brains so badly that they are silly putty now.
Ooh,
God.
silly putty. Squish, squish.
Listen, Coco. I hate this.
Moon, do you know why I tried to prepare you by speaking of my own intense deep hatred?
I know, but I didn't realize how much I'd hate it once it hit.
Uh-huh. Keep going. Still has time to get worse, and it will.
Oh no, but like
I
just
promise.
I just want to say, blatant plot twists
are the worst.
If this is what they're like, that's like the biggest like flaccid dick reaction I could get narratively.
Yeah. I played the first one and it had just as stupid a plot twist as this.
It's like you could have come up with way better shit. I know you could. You did all of the puzzles. You did all of the building for the narrative. But then
Ace Attorney helped with that too.
That's true. However, this is like going to an MCU film and Disney was so paranoid about spoilers that they changed the whole movie and destroyed the payoff and stuff because ooh, you didn't predict the narrative.
Yeah, like this makes everything meaningless to me now, which is why I say that I have such conflicted feelings about this game and where I should place it. Cause like the first three trials are fucking amazing. Like the first 3 chapters are incredible, and then this just makes everything so meaningless and so stupid, and it's like, oh, drama for the sake of drama, and you got Isabella with her anime martyr bullshit. Perfect woman. This is what a perfect woman is. Ever sacrificial. Ever like, oh no, I'm the one at fault. I can't possibly put you out. I hate it.
Coco just killed someone, I think, in the background. I will say this. I am certain that they have multiple people who work on writing. And for those who wrote the lead up, very good job. You guys had something go
beautiful.
But when they got to the half of the narrative where it was like, okay, we're going to do a Latonian twist, they undoubtedly probably had a other like, because this is a collab game.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt they had both halves of the usual aspects, right? Otherwise, you're not going to get the right vibes. And the Feeny vibes have been really on point, which is all of the trials. And the Layton puzzles been pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Layton puzzles, fantastic.
But it seems like because
and the Layton aspect and the music, oh
yeah. But like that's where the mistake came in. They should have let the entire narrative be handled by one half of the team, and the rest focused on bettering the other part instead of this.
Absolutely agreed.
Because that's also narrative consistency. Like, it's the same thing that's in MCU properties is you have a bunch of different directors and writers working on things that are supposed to connect up, and then they will go in abject, like, either take out the good things that the other one had and replace it with their own things, or completely ruin the vibe of a character for the sake of a dumb joke, stuff like that. So it's like, it's bad overall in trade-off.
Like, I'm not joking when I said that magical witch bullshit being transported into a school is more believable to me than the... Like, there's still stuff that's coming up, so I can't say it all, but this whole, oh, it's just...
Well, this is actual reality that has a veneer of mysticism because everybody's been mentally fucked by some kind of chemical.
Yeah, and
so
none of them ever notice
that's like
or get hurt.
Writing like, that was done by some fucking realist. It's like there can be no magic in the world, only realistic things. That's stupid because you have Maya in this game.
Yeah, and
you
Luke
have
who can talk to
talks
animals.
To animals.
But like, I mean, like the thing that gets to me is that there's no way any of this could be hidden. Like that old lady who was the like burning lady who saw, you know, Layton get turned into gold. She would have fallen down, broken a goddamn hip. Oh, but no, you know, that doesn't get addressed at all. She just suddenly comes back to consciousness, standing up perfectly fine. Like, there would have been injuries, even just scrapes, and everyone's just constantly like, oh, I have a broken arm now. I wonder where the fuck that came from, whatever.
It's you're supposed to buy into it because, oh, this is now fantasy sci-fi because it's science medicine stuff, and it's like, I'm sorry, it's even less plausible than magic.
Yep. Yep.
These being book characters who are just written by a guy, fine. That would make sense out of literally everything, but no. Okay, anyway,
Enough anger.
Mode. Enough angy mode, because I'm gonna get angrier. Labyrinthia is an artificial town created entirely by me. Brick by brick, I built it. But of course, as artificial as it may be, it is the reality for those that live here. People who I stole off the streets. The past 10 years, I have been bringing the illusion of life by writing the story. I am lost for words. It feels as if the whole world has been turned on its head. Okay, but since he looks like the judge from Phoenix Wright, And since Feeny and Maya were so easily taken into this town and converted, quote unquote, does that mean that this man just abducted the actual judge from Phoenix Wright?
No. That one I can say
Damn
at
it.
least. That would have been funny, though.
I was hoping.
Your Honor, it is certainly not an easy matter to grasp this new situation at once. Regardless, I suggest we hear more of what the witness has to say.
Yes, I agree. Let's continue. The defense may begin the interrogation. Thank you, Your Honor. So the fucking invisible cloak
Fucking
really was
Layton with
some
his
kind
beady eyes.
Yeah.
I love it.
So that cloak was probably real, and that means that cloak is science tech, and I hate that even more. Though you know me as the Storyteller, I have one more identity. I'm the president of Labrellum, Inc.
Hold it!
Phoenix! This is too much. I don't even know where to start. Where's Edgeworth?
Labrellum Inc. That's a name I have heard before. It is a global pharmaceutical company with headquarters in England. If my memory...
It was a pharma fucking tech.
If my memory serves me right, it was founded by Arthur Cantabella.
Indeed. That is my true name.
You never made this connection before, Layton? Cantabella? Cantabella?
Nope. Nope.
Were you familiar with that, Mr. Wright?
No. I live in Japan. Why would I... Sure. Yeah, I've heard of Brillum Inc. Of course. They made the medicine I ate several years ago in a trial of, a nondescript nature.
Labrellum Inc. is known for developing a completely harmless anesthetic about 20 years ago. It is now widely used in hospitals all around the world. The company is also working on various other plant-derived sedatives, revolutionizing medicine.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by your vast knowledge, Mr. Layton.
Objection!
It's irrelevant! The fact is just based on the real world we're from, not Labyrinthia!
The real world, Mr. Wright. Then what would you call the world we're in now? Do you think this is a fantasy?
It fucking better be! No, that's not quite what I meant.
Mr. Wright, I do not mean to be so rude as to presume I know what your thoughts are. I know what thoughts are running through your head. However, Labyrinthia is certainly not a place within a book or in the past. Labyrinthia is a part of the world we know.
Okay, I just gotta say, was fucking Professor Layton aware of stuff this entire fucking time, basically, and he's just going along with it for fun? Like, do you think
That would be funny. That would actually add a little positivity to this ending.
because, like, he's just like, oh, I'm basically at Disney World. Weird. Let's see what's going on here. And then he finds all this, like, fucking nonsensical shit, and he's like, okay, whatever. Then he goes on along with the stagehands, like, pulling him away as they put up the fucking golden statue. And he's just like, yeah, well, this is just a normal Tuesday. And
that's going to be my headcanon from now on.
I mean, it's better than what's going on.
Yep.
What?
But how can a town like this exist in the real world?
When you have enough, when you have more money than God and no morals, I think that's how.
Do you think it's impossible? Why would that be? He has money. Are you saying that everyone would know about an unusual town like this if it existed? It's something like that. Anyway, it would be on the map at least. And a lot of people still don't know about Sentinel Island.
The what?
Sentinel Island? That's the island where the Sentinelese exist, who are those group of people who have never had any contact with the outside world and still do not even have fire.
I've never heard of that. That's fucking dope.
Mm-hmm. And no one is allowed to
amazed
go
that
on
they-
there.
I'm amazed that nobody's fucking contaminated that,
Um,
basically.
I mean, some people have tried and they end up dead.
For them. I mean, I don't know how to explain this thought, but like, because there's deep forest people in Southern America. I forget where.
Mm-hmm.
Like Southern America, South America. Southern America. And it's like, yeah, man, you fucking do what humans probably supposed to be doing instead of this dumb shit. Like, granted, there's much art and many achievements that the human race has done, but damn, if we could just go back to not having people being like, oh, you have to have money for everything, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Like, work some of the day and then lay out and like chill. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. No, I'm afraid that cannot be so. Ah! This town is not marked on any map. It does not officially exist. I paid the government to ignore it. What do you mean?
I know how to shit in there, Phoenix.
Yeah, he is. The answer is quite simple.
I'm rich.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry. Have you never met a rich bitch before? Johnny World or whatever the fuck that pink asshole was literally had so much
Johnny
money.
World.
I don't remember his name.
Your fucking
There's some kind of
boyfriend has a
world
lot of
pun.
money.
Wait, what?
Edgeworth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know if it's enough money to convince a government to ignore a whole fucked up town of people and illegal, immoral experiments on their minds. This whole town is a research facility. Yes, this whole area is a private property of is a private property of Librellum Inc. So they own all this land then. Not they. He owned the land. That is why Labyrinthia is not marked on any map. And people from the outside cannot enter. Except when I abduct them from London at a specific time. No, that's a... Do they explain the book? Kogo?
I can't remember.
Because, like, what was that? There's a book, and it flashbangs you out of your fucking mind, and then somebody fucking steals you and throws you in this town? Is that how there's so many people here? You get fucking abducted? Oh, I hate it. We have taken measures to ensure that this town is not noticed by local residents. What measures are you talking about? Oh, we just put them inside.
Consider the fact that magic is supposed to exist in this town. Perhaps special mechanisms that were used to create magic also serve to conceal Labyrinthia.
Yes, several pillars of fire.
There are limits to what magic the shades are capable of producing on their own, after all.
That is the case indeed. The magic in this town has been made feasible owing to the latest technology. If said, oh fucking Kaiba. Technology! Tricks! I cannot believe this. Well, better believe it, boyo.
However, there is one question. There is no industry in Labyrinthia. How do you obtain necessary commodities?
Very observant, aren't you? That's literally the whole name of his game. All commodities are regularly shipped in by sea. port? A young man once made his way here on a freighter and took Espella out of the town.
That was Carmine Accidenti, a friend of mine.
I see. And the flying witch that, went after him and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
But is something on this scale really possible?
No.
No. But if you have more money than God and live in a video game, I guess. As you might suspect, it would be beyond the power of Librellum Inc. to keep a facility this size a secret for so long. Well, I've killed a lot of people. Labyrinthia is a project co-funded by the British government. Okay! I believe that entirely because of the amorality of it. But I hate it very much. What? It's a government project? But what would be their stake in this? Something that can literally brainwash people? You know.
Mm-hmm.
They could do revisionist history.
They don't. They do that just fine on their own. They don't need a chemical. They are
want the
ace at it.
They're gonna make everybody believe that they made all the things in the British Museum. It's all because of my beliefs. I believe I'm God. Oh God, what if he's Christian? Ew. His beliefs? I believe in the one true God.
Me.
Me! That's exactly it, though. By the way. Yes, Your Honor. What is a research facility? I've never heard of anything like that before. Are you sure he didn't abduct the judge? Are we really sure it's not him? Yes, that was careless of me. Naturally, you wouldn't know what that means. I've brainwashed you within an inch of your life. It's amazing you're breathing. How should I explain? This whole town is my creation. That's what it was about. This is basically just saying I made Labyrinthia, but like in their terms. Ah! In other words, it's all your story. That makes it all clear. Wonderful. Swing and a miss, Your Honor. Getting back to the topic. There is an important reason why we have chosen to build such a facility here. And again, it's because of the flowers, or whatever. I'm assuming it's the flowers, considering what they were cooking in the witch's house. This land is rich in a very special substance, which affects everyone who lives here.
Hold it!
A very potent mold. A special substance? What does it actually do? This area has been isolated since ancient times, developing its own unique culture. What are we, down a hole? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you've seen that recently discovered hole with a whole fucking, like, microbiome inside it in China, right?
I vaguely heard of something like that, but I don't know the details.
Basically, it's like got older styles of trees, like the more ancient palms type of stuff, and it's like, dude, what the fuck? Now that's
rad.
That's a biome that has not been touched by anybody. This on the surface. If we're not on the surface, then we're down that hole.
It all makes sense now. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright predicted the future.
It did.
There are underground ruins on the verge of the town. We found writings there. presumably left by the natives of this land. A bell that was supposed to be there was missing.
So you have seen the ruins. I suspected that you would find them. Wait, you're telling me the ruins are real?
Mm-hmm.
Then perhaps you've also noticed that everyone who lives here has a very peculiar condition. Yeah, stupid disease. A peculiar condition, you say? I can't just sit here quietly like a patient old man when you are saying such things. Are you sitting quietly? Are you twiddling your thumbs over there? Playing Game Boy?
No, don't say it. Don't take away my Game Boy.
God, I fucking had that happen in elementary school and it sucked. My mom let me take her Pokemon-themed Game Boy to school and I got that shit confiscated for a weekend and Mom was like, what did I fucking tell you? Just what kind of condition is it?
I don't know why, maybe it was just your intonation, but it just reminded me of Danny's, alright, you earned it story.
It's that kind of disappointed sound that a parent can make, but doesn't always make. But it's also a product of, like, boomer parents, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's so that generation.
Mm-hmm.
Just what kind of condition is it? You have every right to know. This condition makes people fall unconscious upon the sound of a certain metal being struck. Bell-induced narcolepsy?
Yeah.
Metal? What kind of metal? Pure silver. And how did you figure out any of these people had that condition? And so there is not a single object made of silver in Labyrinthia. Now that I think of it, that's true? I mean,
how do you know that? Do you go around examining every piece of metal?
All that makes me think is he somehow knows what silver tastes like and has been licking things.
You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense.
It makes so much sense. And dollars.
Like, if they had said there's no metal, period, I'd be like, alright, I guess. That'd be noticeable.
But then how did Feeney not notice that there was
silver?
Plastic? Yeah.
But yeah. Like, if they had made the game with, you know, those torches in the back just being wood. Like, alright, I get that.
Yeah. Just imagine what a disaster a fancy dinner would be if everyone fainted whenever they used silver cutlery.
Sounds like a good time to me. Get an extra nap in. Not have to deal with a party.
Amazing. This condition is an integral part of magic. I don't know, I don't think I want to fall asleep into my food.
You get to taste it while you're dreaming. So you can eat your steak in your sleep and then eat it when you wake up. Double the steak.
Don't think that's how that works.
It is absolutely how it works. Try it sometime. How so?
It just makes me think of somebody like vacuum slurping their steak while they're asleep. Like, I can actually see like Kia or Ray animating something like this. Actually, it's that animation Kia did of Basket with the hot dog.
Ugh. Oh god, that haunts my nightmares.
That's exactly what I can see in my brain, but with a steak and just like not a goblin, obviously.
Not a goblin.
I mean, you know, a person, not a goblin. Perhaps a butterfly-shaped apparition of some kind.
Perhaps.
All inhabitants of Eldritch Woods carry small silver bells.
I see now. Wait a second. I think I just realized another plot hole that I don't think I considered before.
Okay.
Let's go a little further to see if they touch upon it.
Okay.
The shades ring the bells when they need to create the illusion of magic. Everyone present falls unconscious, and the shades set to their work.
Oh, look at where that shade's hand was.
What?
So that's the secret of the time-stealing magic Darklaw told us about.
Now that they mention it, I did conk out for long periods of time. Yura had a small bell with her when we saw her back at the marketplace.
So, do the shades wear earplugs?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
Because, I mean, they're people who used to
Yeah.
be citizens, so they should have
Yeah.
the condition too.
Yeah. Maybe they program it out of them once they're shades. Some fucking bullshit. We have been researching this condition at Liberellum Inc. And finally, we discovered its cause. It was the groundwater.
Okay, so maybe I guess they stop drinking the groundwater? They get bottled water?
Maybe. Water causes it. The groundwater contains a certain unique substance found in the soil of this area.
A substance. That's very detailed.
Okay, I'm sorry, but didn't you say these people all had it? How did you get them and realize that they had it, if they didn't already live here?
So, well, that part they'll do a little explaining if I recall correctly.
Okay.
So if you drink that water, you get this silver allergy thing.
Is that how allergies work?
But of course we've been drinking it. It's impossible to live without water. Of course. That's why everyone who lives here has that condition. Oh dear. You needn't worry, this condition is harmless, especially as silver is unknown to the townsfolk.
Something's still not quite right, though.
But we will continue that in the next episode. Thank you all for coming, for tolerating our angry rants.
I'm sorry!
I'm not
I feel
sorry.
like they also will be angry.
I think they will be. I know, it's not just you, don't worry. But as always, take care of yourselves and each other. And do not drink any groundwater that will give you allergies to silver and make you fall asleep when a bell is rung. Bye.
Bye!